Last night, your dog looked at you in a way that didn't feel normal. Not the throw the ball look. Not the fill my bowl look. I'm talking about that deep, still, unblinking stare that makes the room feel quiet for a second. The kind of look that almost feels human. And if you've ever had that moment, here's what most people miss. Your dog may not have just been looking at you. They may have been revealing exactly how deeply they've bonded to you. Because when a dog truly imprints on a person, it goes way beyond affection. It's deeper than being friendly. Deeper than being well-trained. It's primal. It's emotional. It's biological. And once you understand what that bond actually looks like, you'll never see your dog the same way again. The first sign shows up when the world goes quiet. Night falls, the house settles, and your dog has a choice. They can sleep anywhere. On their bed. On the rug. In the hallway. But instead, they choose you. They press their body against your leg, curl up near your chest, or wedge themselves into your side like they need contact to fully relax. That's not random. That's not just comfort. For a dog, sleep is vulnerability. It's the one time they completely let their guard down. So when they choose to fall asleep touching you, they're saying something powerful without making a sound. I trust you enough to be defenseless beside you. In their mind, you are not just company. You are safety. And it gets deeper than that. Your scent matters more to your dog than most people realize. To them, your smell is familiarity, stability, home. It calms their nervous system. It tells them they're where they belong. That's why some dogs sleep better when they're close enough to breathe you in. It isn't clinginess. It's regulation. It's instinct. It's their body choosing the place that feels safest. Then there's the sign that sneaks up on owners over time. You start realizing your dog acts a little like you. If you're high-strung, they seem more alert and tense. If you're laid back, they settle easier. If you have a routine, they begin moving in rhythm with it. They wait near the door before your usual walk time. They perk up when you start your morning habits. They seem to feel your moods before you even say a word. That's because dogs don't just live with us. They study us. Constantly. They watch our posture, our tone, our pace, our energy. They learn our patterns so well that they begin shaping themselves around them. A dog that's deeply bonded to you doesn't just love your presence, they build their world around it. And you'll see that bond in the way they respond to your voice. You tell them to come, and they come. You say sit, and they listen. Someone else says the exact same word, same volume, same command, and suddenly your dog acts like they've never heard it before. That's not stubbornness. That's preference. Dogs are incredibly good at figuring out who their person is. They know whose signals matter most. They learn the subtle differences in your tone, the shift in your body language, the energy behind your words. Over time, your voice becomes more than a sound. It becomes direction. Reassurance. Leadership. When your dog responds to you differently than anyone else, that's not just obedience. That's attachment with a hierarchy built into it. Now here's one owners laugh at all the time without realizing how meaningful it is. You leave a hoodie on the couch, a shirt on the bed, a pile of laundry on the floor, and somehow your dog ends up right on top of it. Not near it. On it. Like out of every soft surface in the house, that was the obvious choice. But your dog isn't being weird. They're reaching for you. Your scent on those clothes is the closest thing to your presence when you're gone. It helps them settle. It lowers stress. It gives them a sense that you're still there somehow. And there's something even more emotional happening in that moment. They're mixing their scent with yours. In the most instinctive way possible, they're blending their identity with yours. That little laundry pile moment? It's actually one of the quietest and strongest signs of attachment you'll ever see. And maybe the most incredible sign of all is how your dog seems to know when something is wrong with you before anyone else does. You walk in the door and haven't said a word. Maybe you're stressed. Maybe your heart feels heavy. Maybe you're holding it together on the outside. But your dog already knows. They come closer. They lean on you. They rest their head on your lap. They follow you from room to room with this soft, concerned energy that feels almost impossible to explain. That's because dogs are reading more than your face. They pick up on changes in your breathing, your movement, your muscle tension, even the subtle chemical changes your body gives off when you're anxious or sad. A dog that is deeply imprinted on you knows your emotional baseline so well that even a small shift stands out immediately. They don't need words. They just show up. And honestly, that kind of silent loyalty is something humans don't always get right. You'll also notice it when you're outside together. Your dog runs ahead, explores, sniffs everything like the world is a giant puzzle, and then suddenly stops and looks back at you. Just for a second. Eye contact. Confirmation. Then they keep going. A minute later, they do it again. That behavior means more than people think. Your dog is checking in. In the wild, canines look to trusted pack members for cues about safety and direction. Your dog is doing the same thing with you. Every glance back is a question. Are we good? Are you still there? Is this okay? And every time you respond, even just with a look or a calm word, you reinforce the bond. It becomes this silent conversation that happens over and over again. And finally, the stare. The one that started all of this. That long, soft, steady gaze. Not tense, not hard, not aggressive. Just still. Present. Deep. Among dogs, prolonged eye contact can be a challenge. It can signal pressure, dominance, even threat. So when your dog looks at you that way with a relaxed face and gentle eyes, they are doing something extraordinary. They are overriding instinct and choosing vulnerability. They are staying open in a moment where their nature says they should look away. And that's what makes it so powerful. That stare isn't empty. It's connection. It's trust. It's affection in its purest form. So if your dog sleeps pressed against you, mirrors your energy, listens to you above everyone else, lies in your clothes, senses your emotions, keeps checking back on you, and sometimes just stares at you like they're trying to say something words could never hold, believe it. They didn't just bond with you. They chose you. Not just as the person who feeds them. Not just as the one who opens the door. But as their safety, their comfort, their center, their home. And once you realize that, everything changes.